yeah, Stronghold was another favourite track of mine. That actually very early on became apparent to me as an album opener. It's actually very similar in style to, I think, to Silence Is Deafening. And yeah, it's just old, classic, fast, chaotic hardcore. That's a big influence on Napalm Death. And the lyrics themselves are quite simply pro-peace, anti-violence. There's lots of lines in the song about, you know, how easy it is to raise your fist and use it on someone, or something even more serious than that. But actually, the situations are a lot better if you don't do that, and if you talk to people and try and understand people. I think violence a lot of times shows a lack of understanding of other people, you know, and humanity in general, you know. So yeah, that's all it is. It's a anti-violence, pro-peace song. Okay, well, Dick Tat actually was sort of rapidly became one of my first favourite songs, and that's actually about, well, it's about the concept of marriage, being something that is has been hijacked almost by the moralistic police, and I think it's important that we take it away from them basically, and we tell them, look, marriage. It's a matter of choice between two people whether they choose to get married or not. It is purely a relationship arrangement between two people, and however long it does last or doesn't last is people's own business. There is no moral judgment to be made. It is no moral disaster if marriage breaks down. And I just wanted to state that, to simplify, you know, to tell people that it's not a world-shattering event, or it's certainly not a world-shattering event if it breaks down. It is about two people and their personal choice, and any moral judgment on that from outside being completely irrelevant. Yeah, On the Brink of Extinction. That's actually one of Shane's songs. He that he wrote the lyrics to as well. He does that on every album. He runs off a couple of songs for me. Helps me out when I'm sort of at the mental block stage, really. But no, I liked what he came up with for this one. He didn't take too many cues from me. I mean, what the song basically is, he's saying, you know, we obviously we move ourselves, we operate on this earth in different ways, but there comes a point where natural, you know, the evolution and the natural way of things, there are times when you can't beat that, and neither should you necessarily in some aspects. And so that's what that song's about. It's about evolution and the beauty of evolution, and that it should be appreciated, you know. And I guess you could say in a lot of ways it's a very Darwinist observation, you know, because well, certainly for me, I'm a big believer in the whole theory of evolution thing. So yeah, that was our little Charles Darwin moment on the album. Okay, Time Waits for No Slave. Well, I mean, I've already explained previously about what it was about. Obviously, the title track covers the concept, the general concept of the album as well. But it's quite an interesting song musically because it shows a lot of the, if you like, for want of a better phrase, the alternative side of Napalm Death. You can hear influences such as Swans, Sonic Youth, My Bloody Valentine. It's quite prevalent in this song. And someone said to me the other day, actually, something which I've kind of overlooked, which is Voivod. You know, there's a definite sort of Voivod moments in there. And vocally, together with Mitch's quite bizarre, off-kilter riffs, I really stretch myself. It's very baritone, melodic, over the top in parts, and it sounds like a really complex kind of song. But actually, singing that song, doing that kind of vocal, for me, takes. I could do it in 1 or 2 takes, you know, which might surprise a lot of people. Also, that I can actually sing a little bit as well, you know. Life and Limb. That one is another one of Mitch's. It's probably the slowest track on the album, I think, apart from the really quite strange Swans type one. It's like an extra track, but yeah, it's a slow one. It's one of Mitch's. It's we don't write that many songs like that these days. It's kind of slow all the way through, but yeah, it's got quite a distinctive riff. But I mean, it's the lyrics that interest me on that song, really. It's like, again, we were talking about the opening song being anti-violence and pro-peace, but this one is like an anti-torture song, you know, because people always, I always hear people talk about torture and different degrees and what is right and what is wrong, you know, whether it's state torture or otherwise. And I think if to me, there is no degree. Torture is torture, you know, that kind of, using that kind of tactics on people, that sort of terrorising people like that. I think you can't debate which, in degrees, whatever it is, it's just not what human beings should do to other human beings, you know, simple.